Davis? Okay. So there are no variable overhead or fixed overhead variances, just direct materials and direct labor. Very good. So it's easier. You're not accounting majors yet, so easier. Okay? Oh, and then cost of quality. There are 4 categories in the cost of quality report. What's the first one? Megan? Prevention costs, is that what you said? Very good. What are prevention costs? Katie? Katie's not here, so excuse me. ECTA? I keep asking ECTA, I keep wanting to ask ECTA questions about what we talked about last class period. Does he have it written down there what the definition for prevention costs are? I don't know. What page should you all be on? 264. Page 264. Yes? Very good, JJ. Very good. What does he have written down? For the definition of prevention costs, or for the, prevention costs.
Costs related to preventing.
Would you help her translate your handwriting? Costs associated with preventing what? Defects. Costs associated with preventing defects. Do you have any examples written down, Brittany? Okay, very good. What's the second category of the cost of quality? Jackie? Appraisal costs. Appraisal costs, what are those by definition, Chance?
Costs related to testing for defects.
Costs associated with testing for defects. Almost exclusively inspections. Inspections. Although, what else did you have written down as examples of these?
Quality circles, test process,
For
control. Oh, never mind. Inspection and testing.
inspection and testing, okay? Very good. Nick, what's the third category in the cost of quality report? Internal failure cost. Heidi, definition, please. Yeah, cost of defective product found before it leaves the plant. Kaylee, examples, please. Were you not here that day?
No, I was here.
Internal. I mean, you owe her a cookie or something. Breakdown, maintenance, scrap, spoilage, just the cost to either throw it away or make it better. I mean, she owes you, Jennifer. I mean, something. Candy bar, soda pop, something. What's the last category, Sarah? External failure costs. What are those by definition, Tyler? Cost of defective product found by a customer. Examples of those, please, Evan. Customer support, liability complaints, warranty costs, yada, yada, yada. It's kind of. Which of those is the biggest, stereotypically? Got a hot text message, sir? Yes, he does. Whitney, which of those is the categories is the largest, according to quality experts?
I'm not real sure, but
Not quite sure?
externals are the most difficult to know the amount of damage too.
I'm sorry?
I know that externals are the most difficult to know the amount of damage.
Yes, and so they would say those are the biggest. External failure would be argued by quality experts to be the largest amount because it's impossible to know the extent of the damage. Yes, sir.
I was wondering if you had the answers to this thing.
I do have the answers, but I'm not sharing them.
I'm not sure.
I have the answers, I'm not sharing them. Because I'm not going to ask you a question about one of those on the test. No. I mean, the purpose of the exercise, you all noticed I was fairly generous in my grading. The purpose of the exercise was just to get you familiar, was primarily to get you familiar with the 4 categories. So the questions on the exam will be more simple. Okay, it's the only problem in the entire, it's almost the only, there's just 1 or 2 others in the, but it's about the only problem in the whole handy handouts that doesn't have an answer for it. It was kind of done on purpose. Whew. Okay? Is that, it should be good because you can say, whew, nothing this bad on the final. Okay? Is there other stuff we can review? Absolutely. JJ, what's a relevant cost? A cost that what? Cost that is not already incurred. That's pretty warm. I bet you can do better, though, if you find it in your notes. A cost that is avoidable. What's a sunk cost? Chris?
Sunk cost,
Yes, sir.
just cost that is already, you've already incurred.
Money already spent, costs already incurred. Kylie, is that relevant or not relevant?
Not relevant.
Not relevant. What's an opportunity cost, Kristen? You were really close. You just got to finish your sentence. It's what you give up to get what you choose. Yes. That is conceptually the right answer. What is the, I give you a shorter definition, though. What is that, Brett? Conceptually, that's correct. Sir? A potential benefit foregone. So it's what you give up to get what you chose. Okay, is that relevant? Are opportunity costs relevant, Nicole? Yes. And she likes the question I asked her because it required just one word as a response. What else should I be asking you about here? Relevant, relevant, relevant. Oh, what are some other words, Rebecca, for that we can use in place of relevant? What page are you on in the handy handouts?
61.
Page 61. So a relevant cost can also be described as, yes. A differential cost,
Avoidable
an avoidable cost, and this one as well.
and incremental.
An incremental cost. Incremental cost, avoidable cost. What was the other one? Incremental, avoidable, differential. So those are different words that basically all mean the same thing. Relevant cost. Okay, questions, comments, concerns, random thoughts? Yes, ma'am.
You're going to go over absorption costing again?
Ah, yes, thank you. Let's do that right now since you just brought it up. Alex, what's the absorption costing income statement format? It should be on one of your cheat sheets. It looks like that's what you're looking at are your cheat sheets. I would guess it should be on both. Certainly the first one, I think, but it should be on both, I would guess.
Revenue minus cost of goods sold equals gross margin minus selling and administrative expenses equals operating income.
Yes, revenue minus cost of goods sold equals gross margin minus selling and administrative expenses equals operating income, okay? So know how to, make sure that formula is on your cheat sheet as well. Okay, so when do you recognize cost of goods sold? When do you recognize costs in cost of goods sold? Tyson? When do you recognize costs in cost of goods sold? When you sell them, okay? He was very quick on the uptake. You recognize costs in